This is Newcap News with Nerman Esau.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Started out as a small blueberry market, and it's now grown into an annual event that's drawn in almost 6,000 people every year. The St. Walburg Wild Blueberry Festival was held today, and despite the rain, they celebrated their 24th anniversary. Elise Cox has more.
What started off as a few small blueberry vendors has turned into one of the most anticipated festivals of the summer.
They thought, well, maybe we should add in some other kind of vendors, and it just slowly grew and grew, and then we added the car show and added the musical entertainment, and it just kept progressing to what it is today.
The festival brings in an average of 5,000 to 6,000 people, but the weather didn't hold up its end of the bargain this year.
Today, Mother Nature's been a bit of a crank, so she's not cooperating, and we're looking at right now maybe 1,000 people here.
And it's their loyal fans that make a social event out of it each year.
A good place to meet all your old friends and neighbors that you haven't seen for a while.
And this family outing is completely free.
You can come for the whole day and never spend a penny.
But that's only if you can resist the sweetest part.
Homemade pies.
The pies are made from locally picked blueberries and fly off these tables each year. And the festival's growing popularity has organizers already planning next year's milestone 25th anniversary.
We have a list about 3 pages long of all kinds of different things that we've thought of that we might like to do.
And although the weather didn't hold up, the 24th Blueberry Festival will always be known as a wet one.
I guess we're a little hardier than some people think, and it's not a bad thing. You just put your rubber boots on and carry on.
And hopefully St. Walburg doesn't have the same kind of luck next year. Elise Cox, Newcap News.
Another name is in the running to vie for a spot in City Council this fall. 29-year-old Chris McQuid made his official announcement this morning. The married father of 2 says if elected, he will represent young families here in the border city.
Council is just something that I've been looking at for quite a while, and I just want to get in there and give a fresh perspective and be able to be a voice for not just younger people but young families and bring some positive change to the city. I just think it'd be nice to have more of a variety on council with just different people, different age groups. I see now there's some ladies running, some younger people running, so that's good to see.
The last day to throw your name in to run for council is September 19th. Voters will head to the polls on October 24th. Well, a local company that provides fresh homemade meals didn't let today's dark, cloudy skies rain on their barbecue. But it did force some of their event to move indoors. The Harvest to Home Market held a sidewalk sale over the last couple of days. It was a great way for the local company to showcase what they do here in the border city.
We like to do a little bit of everything, actually. So we do have giftware, we have the food products, we do ready to cook meals that you can take home that are fresh and made with all of our homemade sauces. And then we also do catering as well.
For more information on the Harvest to Home Market, call 780-875-6996. Moses will do filling in on the weekend for Emmett Murphy. So that was shocking news, and that was all over Twitter and Facebook that Neil Armstrong has passed away. So that was pretty unfortunate. But we are going to move on to Chuck's, and it is day 4.
Yeah, you know what? And that's where Emmett's at. See, I had to take over Emmett's spot so he could concentrate on the Chucks. Of course, we had the rainy weather yesterday, kind of dampened the track. It was a little bit muggy, but today it's good to go. And coming into the CPCA season, there's a lot of talk about how close the SIGA Pro Tour would be. With just one night of points racing left, those predictions have lived up to their expectations. Emmett Murphy has the story.
25 days of racing over 3 months has done little to decide which 4 drivers will run in Sunday's championship dash. Vern Nolan holds a 16-point edge for first, but behind him is a claustrophobic group of drivers.
There's 8 guys fighting for those 4 spots. It's going to be a tough race. Ray won it off a 1 with the trailer in Turtleford. Vern and Jamie had a good run at him. It'll be a good race, I'm sure.
There is only a half-point difference between Devin Mitswing and BJ Carey for second place. Just 7 points separate the next 4 drivers.
Oh, I'm pretty confident. The horses are really running. They're running and finishing. They're turning fairly hard. And getting out there. And yeah, we've been placing well.
I'm semi-confident. I'm sitting down, looking up, but I just got to run clean and hope for the best right now. I'm not going to do anything drastic right now to try to climb in there.
The points they have to make up, it'll be a long, tough slug to get that one barrel on Vern and BJ and Devin. So if we get in there, we'll give her a shot. That's for sure.
The race for the final qualification spot in Calgary is also up for grabs. Chance Bensmiller is hanging on to 11th, while Bob Van Eaton and Jim Knight are both within 10 points.
I had a great start to the season. The horses were really working for me. And then I kind of hit a slump there. A couple horses got sore and a couple new ones didn't work out the way they should. So, now that I got them all bounced back and all my sore ones are back, they seem to be really running the last couple of weekends.
Races get underway at 6:30 at the Lloyd X Grounds. Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
Well, despite the chilly morning, several softball players got their cleats, bat, and gloves out for a one-of-a-kind camp.
Pick up the speed. Come on.
For the first time in the border city, 40 kids from the ages of 9 to 16 are taking part in the West Coast Softball Academy, a unique opportunity for the players.
The academy only comes as far as Sylvan Lake, so for them to come up north here and into Saskatchewan, it's just great for our players to have this exposure to this level of coaching.
The instructors come with a wealth of experience on the national level, either playing or coaching, and come as far as Hawaii. The academy is co-run by former national team member and Pan Am Games silver medalist Shannon Mayon. Their motto is simple.
We got to try to keep it fun, but as well as trying to get some skill in and get some work done as well. So we do understand that if the kids aren't having fun, they're not going to come back. So these instructors here are great.
One of the coaches is Gina Oaks Garcia, a Division I assistant coach from Loyola Marymount University from Southern California.
It's been an absolute blast. This is our third camp that we've worked. This is obviously the first day of the Saskatchewan camp, and these girls are eager to learn just the basic fundamentals and just have smiles on their faces, and I'm ready to get going for the second set, so they're all excited.
And on day one, the young athletes are already improving their skills.
Being an older kid, I didn't know if I could learn as much, but it was great. They were very patient and slow and took chances with me and taught me everything from the basic skills to everything.
It's fun. It's a really big help too, just learning all the abilities and how to progress in your ball.
It's just going to take our players to that next level of competitiveness, and whatever their goals are, it's going to sharpen them.
Brad Zur says they're planning to bring back the academy next year and increase the number of players to partake in the camp. The event wraps up on Monday. The Lloydminster Bobcats had a pretty impressive start to the exhibition season, a big win with the rookies playing very well in the first meeting with the Bonneville Pontiacs. This time around, it was going to be the, veterans that are going to be taking part. This one in Bonneville last night, and we'll show you the score. Pontiacs, they double up on the Bobcats 4-2 in this one, going 1-1. But of course, it's the exhibition season. What do you expect? It's just more so of an evaluation. Again, the Bobcats now 1-1. Hey, but some good news. They have a chance to go 2-1, taking on the Fort Mac Oil Barons. MOB 1-0 with a big win yesterday over Spruce Grove. This one is going to be at the Civic Center tonight at 7:30. Let's move on to a different sport. This one, rugby, and this is a big one as well, because the Lloydminster Reapers are going to be taking on the Saskatoon Beavers. And of course, the reason why this is big is because the Reapers, with a victory, clinch second spot, avoid Team Wild Oats 1, host a playoff game, and of course, like I said, have a chance for a finals. It'll be tough to face the Wild Oats Team 1, but with a win, that wouldn't matter. And that's your first look at Newcap Sports. Stay tuned for more news and weather after the break.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Makeup provided by Vivid Hair and Aesthetics.